Corky is recently released from prison and has found a temporary job renovating an apartment in an apartment building. She is a strong, confident woman who is used to hardship. Her hands are rough from work, but her movements are precise and measured. She is repairing plumbing when she hears footsteps in the hallway. In the next apartment lives a couple, Violet and Caesar. Walking out of her apartment one day, Corky meets Violet. Violet captures his attention from the first seconds with her femininity and sophistication. She greets Corky, inquires about her work, and offers her coffee. There is an immediate tension between them, sparks that they both clearly feel. Violet invites Corky to her apartment on the pretext of helping her fix the sink. The apartment has the luxury of living with someone connected to big money. Violet is at ease, her smile deceptively serene. She says that her boyfriend, Caesar, works with money, but doesn't go into detail. While Corky works on repairs, Violet watches her with an interest that's hard to ignore. Their conversations become increasingly personal. Violet talks candidly about her boredom and how she feels trapped in her life. She is clearly flirting with Corky, but she tries to keep her distance at first, realizing that getting involved with Violet could be dangerous. However, an attraction develops between them that cannot be denied. Violet makes the first move. She touches Corky's arm, her voice softening, her eyes gazing intently as if looking straight into his soul. Corky gives in. They spend the night together. This connection opens something new for both of them. For Violet, it's an escape from routine and a sense of freedom. For Corky, something close to trust, something she hasn't felt in a long time. But reality quickly brings them back down to earth. The next morning, Caesar returns to the apartment. He's boisterously impulsive and clearly used to being the boss in the house. His mannerisms suggest that he is a man with a big ego and a tough temper. Caesar brings in a suitcase full of money. Corky casually notices it as he leaves the apartment. Violet tells Corky that the money belongs to the mob. Caesar works for these people, laundering funds for them. Violet confesses that she has wanted to escape from this world for a long time, but doesn't know how to do it. She is afraid of Caesar. His angry temper scares her, but she knows how to manipulate him. She has a plan, and she proposes it to Corky. The plan is to steal the money and frame Caesar by making the mob believe he took it. Corky is hesitant at first. She knows that such a risk could cost them their lives, but Violet convinces her. They discuss in detail how it should go down. They are going to stage it as if someone stole the money while Caesar is distracted. Corky scrutinizes the apartment to see how the suitcase can be smuggled out unnoticed. Violet plays her part, maintaining a semblance of normalcy with Caesar. The day comes when they spring into action. Caesar receives a call from his business partners, and his mood clearly changes. He becomes nervous, aggressive. As he leaves, Corky sneaks into the apartment. She quickly and silently picks up her suitcase, knowing that time is short. She hides the money in her truck, which is parked nearby. Meanwhile, Violet makes sure Caesar doesn't suspect anything. Everything goes according to plan, but tensions mount. When Caesar returns, he finds it missing. He's furious. His screams echo throughout the apartment. He suspects that one of his men may have tricked him. Violet pretends to be frightened, but tries to calm him down. Caesar calls his superiors to report what happened. Corky watches from her apartment, ready to intervene if anything goes wrong. Soon, men from the mafia come to the apartment to deal with the situation. Their leader is a calm but intimidating man. He listens to Caesar, but clearly does not trust him completely. Caesar, feeling that his life is on the line, decides to act decisively. He insists that he will find the money and offers to interrogate anyone who might have been involved. Violet continues to play her part, portraying a frightened woman who knows nothing. Corky, meanwhile, is observing everything with a cool head. She is ready to act if the situation gets out of hand. The tension reaches its peak when Caesar begins to lose control. He realizes that the mob will not believe him unless he provides proof of his innocence. He decides to eliminate one of his subordinates to show his loyalty. It is a brutal scene that leaves a deep mark on Violet's mind. She realizes how dangerous Caesar is and how important it is for their plan to work. Corky and Violet continue to stick to their plan despite the growing danger. Corky finds a way to distract the mob men, while Violet convinces Caesar that she is on his side. She uses her charms to calm him down and convince him that everything can be fixed. Corky, meanwhile, is getting the truck ready to leave. They know they only have one chance. When Caesar finally realizes he has been duped, he loses his mind. He begins to suspect Violet. His rage becomes uncontrollable. He threatens her, demanding that she confess that she is involved. But Violet, despite her fear, keeps her cool. She assures him that she loves him and will never betray him. Her words sound sincere, and Caesar begins to doubt his suspicions. The final scene unfolds as Corky and Violet prepare to escape. Caesar realizes something is wrong and tries to stop them. A tense fight ensues in which every second is worth its weight in gold. Corky uses her skill to bring the situation under control. She disarms Caesar, and she and Violet manage to escape before the mob realizes what has happened. They drive away, leaving all the danger and hatred behind. There is silence in the car, but there is a mutual understanding between them. They know they have started a new life, free of fear and lies. This experience has changed them both. Now they have not only money, but also faith in each other that helps them move forward.